Okay, I got a good start on Patrick's knife. The plunge lines have come out perfect. The bevel lines have come out perfect, right exactly where I wanted them. And now I am sanding out a factory blemish right here. You see that little line right there in front of my thumb? Right there. As soon as I sand that out, I'm going to sand the spine. And the bottom of the ricasso. And then start on this side. And I will have a really good start on a knife. And I think I'm going to use this blue, but in the meantime, this is a $70 piece of wood. I think I may have mentioned that. I'm going to look for another piece of blue, and if I can get it for like 40 bucks, I'll buy it, because I sure do want to hang on to my bigger wood for my Texas Rumbles, because they're hard to find that size and they're really expensive. But he did ask for bluish, and that is my only bluish one. Okay, let me get to work sanding. As soon as I get that on, I'm gonna flip it over. Okay, here's a little cat update. I found a really nice home for Shop Cat. I already miss her. She's only been gone about 20 minutes, and I already miss her. She was such a sweet cat. And she really liked me, you could tell. She was always wanting me to sit and let her get in my lap and hold her and pet her and rubbing against my face, which is part of the problem. I couldn't have took one more day of cat allergy. My eyes are swollen. They're so bad. And if my shirt sleeves were rolled up and I held her, where she touched my skin would turn red and get welts on them. So itchy, watering, sneezing, snot running constantly. I mean, and I restarted taking my allergy medicine thinking it might be able to keep her. Anyway, I put an ad on our local Wascom Facebook page, and I had a couple people want her, but they wanted her for a barn cat, and I thanked them politely, but I was really looking for someone who wanted to make the cat an indoor cat and be part of their indoor life, because she was definitely previously an indoor cat, and that was the life she was used to. So this nice couple from the next town over contacted me and said that they had a cat. It was an older cat. They'd slept in the bed with them, and they would love another cat. And they came over, and I met them, and they were probably in their 40s. Nice young couple. And I felt good about them, and I feel good that she's going to have a good, happy, loving home. You know, the first week or so, she'll be probably, getting used to it and meowing some, but there'll be people there to pick her up and pet her and entertain her, so she'll get over being here fast and fall into somebody being there to pet her all the time, which is really what she wants. And it didn't have to be me. That's all she wanted, was a human's lap to sit on and pay attention to her. So I feel good that she went to a good home. So Shop Cat is gone, and I do miss her, and I am going to miss her. But I still have Roof Cat that I'll feed every morning, and maybe someday I'll be able to rub the side of her face. But even it's okay if that never happens. So here I am. I'm sanding up to 400 now. It's coming out really good, and I'm making way better progress, faster progress. But I'm going to sand it up to 400 and then quit. It's getting to be late in the afternoon. And I have ordered an end mill to cut my slot for my finger guard. And I'm going to wait till I get my end mill. It'll be sometime next week. And in the meantime, I think I already mentioned this in an earlier clip, that I'm going to order a smaller block of stabilized blue wood, because that is a $70 piece of wood right there. You know, I can go a $40 piece of wood, but I can't let a $70 piece of wood go without adding $30 or $40 to the price of the knife, and we haven't talked about that, so I'm just gonna assume he wouldn't be happy paying more than what we agreed on. So I'm gonna get both sides sanded up to 400, and then I'm going home for the day. And tomorrow my wife and I are gonna ride the bikes, and Sunday we're gonna ride the bikes a little bit, and then we're gonna watch, the playoffs. We're gonna watch football. I'm not a football head, but there's this quarterback, Joe Burrow. We watched him play college ball at LSU, and really, I have zero interest my entire life, absolutely zero in sports. And but I liked that kid. I've never seen a quarterback throw a football so accurately, so hard, and get it to land exactly in the arms of the person he was aiming it for, and it was just amazing watching him. Well, he went to the Bengals, who have not been to the Super Bowl in 31 years. And I had a feeling this kid was going to make a huge difference for that team. And here they are in the playoffs. So Sunday they're going to play the Kansas City Chiefs. Which I like Mahone too. He's a good guy. He doesn't seem to be a braggart or a loudmouth. And, he seems like a charitable young fella. So I like Mahone too. Anyway, believe me, I'm no sports guy or no football head. As a matter of fact, my wife had to explain to me how the game works because I know that little about football. And up till Joe Burrow, I didn't care. And I saw a funny meme the other day, and it was like, it was on a Gearhead website that I go to, and it was talking about, this friend of mine won't stop talking about how many baskets Tom Brady made in his hockey match, and I'm here trying to wrench on her engine, and that's me. Look, I'm surrounded by tools and manly stuff, and that's all I do. I have never in my life sat in front of a TV and watched other people play a game. I've never had any interest whatsoever in it. And I have had the football heads kind of make fun of me about not knowing nothing about football, not caring about football, not giving two hoots about playoffs and Super Bowl and that kind of thing. And all I would answer was, I'm the guy you come to when your engine needs work, or when you can't rebuild a set of stairs, or when your plumbing gets a leak. I'm the guy you turn to. And maybe that's why you don't know how to do any of this stuff, because you've spent too much time sitting in front of a TV watching other people play games. Anyway, I'm past that. And I have found it interesting, but only since Joe Burrow, and that's really the only person that interests me in football, is this kid with the laser accurate arm. And I have kind of gotten interested in football, so I hope I don't turn into one of them that talk about it all the time. Anyway, I'm stopping. So anyway, we're going to ride Sunday, but be home early enough to watch football. I'm going to sand this up to 400, go home, and eat 2 pieces of leftover chicken. See ya tomorrow.
Outside. I've seen that cat out.
Boy, do I have a plot twist for you. Okay, I put that cat on a Facebook page called We Are Wascom. And I told the whole story, how I came across the cat, and that I intended to just get it well. Go ahead, walk through there.
I don't want to be on YouTube.
And I told, in the story, basically, that I had to get rid of the cat because it was killing me as far as my allergies. And she was such a sweet, lovable cat that it really pained me to get rid of her. And I told the story about, saving her from the dogs and getting her stitched up. And So I had a couple people offer to take her, but they wanted to make her a barn cat. And I thanked them, but I told them that she had absolutely no fear of dogs. And I really wanted her to go to somebody that was going to make her an inside cat and part of their indoor life. And, another lady understood. So finally, I had this couple contact me. And they said that they would love to take the cat. They would keep it indoors. And they came over here and I met them. And they were very nice people. They seemed to be in their 40s. And they looked like animal people. And they said they had a cat that slept in the bed with them and, was part of the family. And they would take this cat in and make it, love them like they loved the other cat. And so I felt real good about it. And I gave them the cat tree and the litter box and the litter and her toy. And I was sad. I loved the cat and it was hard to see her go, but you just wouldn't believe my eyes and how bad I have to wear sunglasses. They're so sore that I have to wear sunglasses even on cloudy days. It's just really
Let me see them now. Oh dear God.
They're red and
my God.
yeah.
You look like somebody whipped you.
Yeah, I look like I've been drinking for days and days.
Hey, that's what it is.
So anyway, it's over. They're gone. I felt happy about the people that got the cat. And then, I had put my phone number on that thing because I wanted the people who were coming to get the cat to call me before they came over so I could make sure I had all the gates open and all the dogs put up. So my phone number was on that. And anyway, I was sitting down here to eat my chicken. And the phone rang. So wiped the chicken grease off my fingers and answered my phone. It was a local number. And the lady said, "Is this BC?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." And she said, "My name is something Searles. And I live on Abney Street, which is the street we live on. But she lives at almost to the opposite end completely. She's the last house on the opposite end of the street we live on. And she sent me a picture of the cat, and sure enough, it is definitely her cat. Here's what happened. She told me the whole story. And I feel so terrible. I feel so bad that I didn't put the cat on Facebook, lost cat, found cat, whatever.
Well, it was in such bad shape.
It was so underweight and in such bad shape. I just assumed somebody had dumped it off or kicked it out. And we have seen it with our own eyes. People move out and they have a cat and they move out and leave the cat.
Yeah.
We've seen it. So we just assumed it was something like that because she was in such bad shape. Well, it turns out she was a cat that was loved and her name was Ziva.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Ziva.
She said, "See if she's answers to Ziva." And I said, "Ma'am, I'm so sorry. You're not going to believe this, but the people left with the cat about 2 hours ago." And I gave her the information about who had the cat. And I feel confident that they'll give her the cat because she has pictures. I mean, there's no doubt. The cat has sort of like a Hitler-esque mustache. And she sent me a picture of the cat. And without a doubt, this is the cat. So I feel bad that I've had this cat that belonged to somebody for so long, 4 months now. And I could have put it on Facebook and got it back to its home. But I had no doubt in my mind that it was an unwanted cat because of the condition that I found it in. So I just got off the phone with her. I was very apologetic, and I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to get the cat back to her. I guess in hindsight, I should have posted a found cat on the local Wascom
Well, how long
Facebook
it
page.
had been out for it to be
Yeah,
that
I don't know,
skinny?
but we when I was walking, I know exactly where she lives, and I've met her husband. He's an older gentleman, and he sold a motorcycle. They had a yard sale, and I went over there to the yard sale, and he had a motorcycle, and I said, "Oh, nice bike." He goes, "Yeah, I'm waiting on a guy to come pick it up right now." So I met her husband, and they have a nice house, and they have a fenced-in yard with 3 dogs that are obviously loved and cared for. And I just feel terrible. What a weird plot twist this is. So anyway, I told the lady who it was that came and got it, and it's right there on Facebook, and she could send them a message. I don't know where they live since they came here. I said they seem like very nice people, and I'm sure if you show them the picture, they'll give you the cat.
Give me that.
But anyway, that's where we're at. If I hear any more, if I ever see her, towards the end, we talked for about 20 minutes, and towards the end, she said, well, it seems like it probably went to some good people. And I said, I'm confident I wouldn't have let the cat go if I didn't feel like they were going to be loving, pet owners, loving cat people, and they seemed like it. They both seemed like very nice people. So she said, maybe I'll just let them keep it and know that she's going to be taken care of. Who knows? Who knows what she'll do? I feel terrible that I didn't make more of an effort to... What are you growling at? Make more of an effort to reunite the cat with its cat mom. So there you go. There's... the stick of death. They're singing, ding dong, the cat is dead, the wicked cat, the evil cat.
Well, that's what he said. He just now realized that.
Oh, God.
Somebody got the cat, and that is gone. The cat is gone.
These dogs were not... He didn't mind terribly. He didn't mind the cat. But Lucy hated the cat. And she pretended it didn't exist.
Sonny didn't want that cat.
Yeah, they were not cat people, that's for sure. And Sonny, Breezy, he was willing to tolerate her in order to come out there to my shop and be with me. So, there you have. There's my story, and I'm sticking to it. See you tomorrow.